Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products number 200 SA. This is a clear anodized aluminum door sweep with a silicone insert. Okay, so their 200 is a very common door sweep from National Guard. The profile, the 200 tells you that's general, it's profile. The S means silicone, and the A means clear anodized aluminum. Now, this 200 is available in N for neoprene. So you can do a 200 NA for clear anodized. And the silicone, neoprene, silicone, polyurethane it's available in. And that's it. There's no vinyl on this. This is considered a heavy-duty sweep, so those are your options. Silicone is a great choice. I prefer it over neoprene because, in my experience, it's a bit more flexible than neoprene. This is a bit more pliable, so when I pinch that and pull it over, it's a little easier to do that with silicone, and yet silicone is incredibly durable, abrasion resistant, very capable in extreme temperature. Silicone might be a good choice for you if you have a door where it's super critical that your door continues to latch in the closed position. It may not be such a big deal if your door sweep is a bit poorly fitted on the bottom, or if you've got a rigid piece of material like neoprene, if it's a convenience store and that it's a 24-hour situation, so that door is never latching, it's just needing to close. But in a scenario where you absolutely have to have it latch, like you might see in a fire-rated application, let's say on a pair of doors that are tied to the fire alarm, but it is in a building where you have a lower level that will connect to a different part of the building, but doing so underground or below grade, where you've got fire doors at the end of that tunnel, in essence, that could be a good application for silicone because it will be durable and perform better in a less room temperature environment, and do so in such a way where the doors will still latch. Polyurethane is the other mentioned item. Now that is the insert that you are going to experience the greatest level of temperature, envelope performance, abrasion resistance, resistance to chemicals, resistance to mildew, things of that nature. Polyurethane is probably what I would consider the highest performance of all of them. Silicone exists in an area beyond neoprene, in my guess. If you're doing a sweep, you're going to do a standard vinyl, or give me the good one, and that's usually neoprene, because neoprene is so ubiquitous. But for people in the know, they're going to consider a silicone or a polyurethane. Silicone's not used often at all, and I think it's partially because people don't know about it, based on the fact that it doesn't exist as an option in lots of different sweeps. But it's a great choice for your sort of application. Okay. Now, this is also available in the B. Let's back up. A for clear anodized aluminum, DKB for dark bronze anodized aluminum. Then you can also do a B base material, and that would give you a gold anodized finish, is what it would give you. Okay. And to complement those three finishes on the aluminum base material, you can also do a 200 SBR, which would give you a piece of solid architectural bronze holder material, or architectural metal material. Think of it as brass. It's architectural bronze is the more appropriate way, but you know, we call it brass, and customers know it as brass, and National Guard knows of it as brass. And what's great about that is onto the solid architectural bronze or brass base material, you can order it mill finish. You can order it satin brass, which would be a 606. You can order it polished brass, which would be a 605 finish. You can order it oil rub bronze, which would be a 613 finish. as a result, you have lots of capabilities in terms of finishes for that. And who's going to use a solid bronze or brass door sweep when it's literally 8 times the cost? Or wait, whoa, it's not 8 times, it's 4 times the cost per foot. Because, you know, you've got solid brass doors. Don't quote me on this, but the front doors of the Shedd Aquarium here in Chicago, those are all brass bronze doors. The front doors in City Hall, you know, you're not going to put a gold anodized sweep onto that door. So, you know, it's museum quality when you were doing something solid architectural bronze like that. That's why you would do it. Or you've built a $2 million house, and the contractor knows the end user is not going to accept an $8 aluminum door sweep. So there you go. It's also significantly higher quality than aluminum. The possibilities on finish, because it's solid architectural bronze, you could have it plated, polished chrome if you wanted. It's solid architectural bronze. You can do anything to it. You want an antique nickel, for sure you're going to be able to have that done one way or another. Because of the base material, opportunities open up to you in terms of what finishes can be done. But normally, mill, satin, polished, oil rubbed is what you'll get. Now, moving on. Great sweep in those applications. I would suggest it anywhere where the dimensional properties and the performance characteristics match what you are looking to accomplish. Let's go over the dimensional properties. There is an image below this video that will show you that this is 1 11/16 overall height. Okay, you've got 7/16 worth of projection on the silicone material. Available on the site in lots of different lengths. You can order this in everything from 2 foot to 8 foot in generally 6-inch increments or closer. You can have longer than 8 foot lengths if you like, but the cost to ship longer than 8 foot is so prohibitive that we don't list that material because, you know, when it has to ship on via tractor trailer and the cost of shipping is orders of magnitude more expensive than the product, people generally, it's a non-starter. If you need longer than 8 foot, let us know. We will help you with that. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is if you had to take this 3-foot piece and cut it down to, say, just 34-inch, you'd likely eliminate that slotted hole that's there. And the next one's all the way over here. And speaking of slotted holes, the screws are included. They're like a number 6x1 pan head Phillips self tapping screw. And it'll save you the trouble of having to drill that hole. And drilling a slotted hole naturally is not easy. And you do want that slotted hole there because you want to be able to tailor that door sweep to account for a sill that's not level or maybe a door that's not plumb. You're going to want to have the ability to fit it perfectly because an ill-fitting sweep could be akin to no seal or could be akin to an improperly functioning door like we had said earlier about a door that doesn't latch if it's fire rated. You know, if the improper fitting of the sweep itself because of drilling a hole prevents it from latching, it defeats the purpose of having this nice silicone insert, okay, as well. So if you need a custom length, by all means, order the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field the net length you'd like for us to cut the material back to, and we'll be happy to provide that for you. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the National Guard products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I'm partial to National Guard, and it's because they do weather stripping. Their name is practically synonymous with commercial weather stripping. They focus on that. A gentleman said to me one time, figure out what you can do and sell the blank out of it. And National Guard does that. They focus on that weather stripping, and they really do a great job with a great quality product, superb customer service, superb technical support, prompt, reliable, ridiculously prompt, reliable shipping lead times. If you have any questions on the National Guard products, 200 SA, silicone and clear anodized aluminum door sweep, or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.